This is my audience of three, and today I'm going to be talking about tornadoes and how destructive they are. How many of you have ever been in a tornado? Not very many of us have. I've been in one, and it was probably the scariest thing I have ever experienced. Now, according to the Weather Channel in the Fujita scale, the ranges go from EF0 to F5. The F0 may not sound like much, but it's enough to move brush to cause power outages. The winds usually range from 40 miles to 72 miles an hour. The F5 tornado is the most powerful and the most destructive kind. The winds can range to 260 plus. Recently, there have been many more than there used to be. There used to be a rare occurrence, but with climate change happening, there have been more and more EF5 tornadoes. These tornadoes rip homes off their foundations, destroy whole cities, and cause more deaths than almost any other weather occurrence other than flooding. In this picture, this is an EF1 tornado. This picture is an EF5 tornado. Can you see it good? Is it showing up good? Good. This is more Oklahoma, a before and after picture of an EF5 tornado. And then as you can see, this is the before and this is the after. The Fujita scale categorizes tornadoes according to the damage that happens afterwards. Here in Mississippi between 1950 and 2018, there's usually 30 tornadoes a year, but this number is rapidly changing. According to weather.gov, it is due to the rise in temperature and the climate change. The total reported tornadoes for Mississippi in 1950 and 2017 is 2,142 tornadoes, with the greatest number of tornadoes happening in Mississippi. It was 109 in 2018. The years with the least tornadoes is 1951, 1952, and 1964. According to infoplease.com, the longest streak without a tornado occurrence at all is 1 year and 17 days. This happened on June 21st, 1963 to July the 8th in 1964. The month with the greatest amount of injuries in Mississippi from tornadoes is February. The deadliest year is in 1971 with 128 deaths and 1,494 injuries. According to the National Weather Service, what kills people the most with tornadoes is the projectiles. Not necessarily just the tornado and the wind itself, but the things that it picks up and turns into weapons, like boards and cars and glass, even bricks and walls. According to SOS How to Survive by Creek Stewart, people who are in mobile homes or have no shelter are in the most danger. In fact, he says if you have to choose between being in a mobile home and being in a car, choose the car. Jim Cantore, who has been one of my favorite meteorologists for a long time, he says that if you have no car to get into, the best thing that you can do is get all your pillows, get all your cushions, go into the bathtub, bring bring anything with you that can shield you from what's gonna come through the walls and around you, and get in the tub. Also, he says that if you have a helmet, this increases your chances of survival. Most people in their lifetime don't experience tornadoes, but for those of us who do have that experience, it's unlike anything that you can really compare it to. In fact, me and my family just this past weekend were in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and we woke up that morning. I was outside and I was thinking to myself that we needed to hurry up and leave. So we got up, we went and had breakfast, and by the time we made it back here in Macomb, it was maybe 2 hours later. The same area where we was at was hit by a tornado. So in my conclusion, I would just like to say that anyone who knows about the weather or don't know about the weather, there are ways to prepare for these type of things, as far as food and matches, candles, and things to help you survive just in case you have a power outage. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.